one of the sutras mentioned, Sthira Sukham Asana. It is supposed to be a motivation to all of us and something that each one of us is supposed to learn and practice in our lives. However, looking at the condition of the Hindus world over, not only in Nepal, but all over the world, we feel that we have taken this sutra quite literally. Wherever we are, we have just assumed that we are in Sthiram and Sukham Asana. In fact, this is a yogic state that one has to arrive at. Instead, quite unfortunately, we have blinded ourselves with the five senses and assumed, have come under a delusion, a deluded state that we are comfortable wherever we are. And who is taking advantage of all this? The people who do not recognize the importance of Sanatana Dharma. People who go by books, not by Vedas, not by Dharma, not by Shastra. People who go merely by books and prophets have been taking advantage of this ever since the advent of Kali Yuga. And we have been under this deluded state of asana and assuming that no harm can happen to us. When you come to Nepal, the first thing we hear today in any conference is about Bhaichara. Bhaichara of various religions. But to what extent we can do this Bhaichara? Can the Devas and the Asuras have a common Bhaichara? Or is it constantly in a certain disharmony with each other? We must reflect upon this. Today, look at one of the important things. Two nations in this world are left with Hinduism as the mainstream religion. One is Nepal and one is India. India has taken the name Bharat as well. But when we talk about India, we bring in political dimensions and we quite literally assume the word Bharat as something assigned only to the geographical reality of modern India and practice a certain kind of disharmony and enmity within ourselves. But we must not forget that we are brothers and sisters of the same Dharma. We are adherents of the same Dharma which begin with the Vedas. Everything else is secondary to us. The Veda is of the most superior place for anyone who calls himself or herself a Hindu. So we must not forget this. Today, what is called Bharat, only very little is left. We do have so many countries, Afghanistan, Pakistan, Bangladesh, etc., which has been carved out of the once ancient reality which was called Bharat. And today, we must not limit it to petty political, geographical dimensions and put our own great dharma at risk. My request to all of you, ladies and gentlemen, the followers of Dharma who are gathered here for this international conference, is to remember this fact and to remember all the while that we are people of the Vedas. We are Hindus first and everything else secondary. If we forget this, our existence on this planet, not only our individual existence, but the existence of our great Dharma itself is at peril. Let us remind ourselves of this great reality today and use this as a forum to rekindle that awareness within ourselves and climb all the steps of the Ashtanga Yoga, not just one asana, wherein we consider ourselves in a very comfortable state. Let us not sleep anymore. Let us all wake up. Let us all wake up so that our great mother is protected. Wherever Hindus are in trouble, we must stand united as one voice, as one community, as one family. When you say Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, it is not only for a decoration that has to be used in front of the microphone whenever we get it, but